Yeah. So morning all. Hope most of them are joined, so we can start the session on the automation demo part. Let me share my screen. Yeah. Morning to all.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah. Hope you guys are able to see the screen, right? Or not yet?
Not yet.
No. Fine. We reshare the screen.
Yes.
So, and today and tomorrow we have the basic sessions on the automation. So, what exactly the automation testing is, what kind of cases we can automate, and what are the tools we can use, and what is the trending tools in the market now. And we are going to discuss about few theoretical parts today. Demo session. In tomorrow demo session, we can execute one or two scripts practically to see that how it's progressing on test cases practically, like automating any of the thing, like for example adding the product to the cart in any of the Flipkart or else Amazon, and we can take any of the application from e-commerce and we can try to execute that script for the practically tomorrow session. And once the demo sessions are done today and tomorrow, anyway Friday we don't have any class, that we have August 15th. It's August 15th on that, right? So if you guys are really interested on the course, you guys can join into this course, can reaching out with Sarda ma'am. Okay, so from Monday onwards, the actual classes will be started. Okay, so I will explain you everything in the today's syllabus and everything. So what's going to learn in the further classes and everything. So, but before going to that, I just want to introduce myself, right? So I think I have seen few members are new here. So two members is already knows about me, that they are already from manual testing course part from 17th July. So they already aware about it. The people who joined newly today, like Harini or something, yeah, Harita and Murali, you guys can know about me, right? So here, myself Raju, and I have total 10 years of experience in both manual and automation part. As a trainer, I have experience on 5 years while teaching to the students as manual plus automation. And I have worked in a couple of institutes. Before coming to this institute, I have given 6 to 7 batches training in the other institute. After that, I moved to the institute. From past 2 years, I'm continuously working on this institute, and I have given trainings for up to 22 batches. So, okay, your batch is 23. So, this is the 23rd batch for the manual plus automation course. Okay, this is a basic intro about me. So, you guys can introduce yourself, everyone. So the people who are there from manual part also can introduce, because the other people who join newly may aware about you, your name and which year pass out, where you are from, and what's your expectation. That's it. From this course, from automation part, what you guys are expecting. These 4 points, please try to uh, add in your intro part.
Okay, maybe I'll go first. Hi, this is Nagharita. Don't laugh at me. I have 15 years of experience in manual testing. Uh, so I want to take a automation course. Yeah, I'm from Hyderabad, Chandanagar.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your motto actually? So you said that you have 15 years of experience, right? You are
In
suddenly
15 years of IT experience in manual testing, so I want to learn automation. So I've taken up this course.
Yeah, you
So
are trying
Selenium
to
or
move
any
to
other
automation.
automation tools.
Okay, you are
Yeah.
trying to move into automation role in your
Correct.
company, or else for just knowledge purpose you are learning.
No, no, no. I want to move to automation. Since I have led the team, actually, I was leading the team before. So I want to go into automation and maybe lead as a automation lead as well.
Okay, okay. Currently you are working as a manual lead.
Correct. Correct.
Great. Next.
Yeah, good morning. Myself, Murali Krishna. Hello,
Yeah,
are you
Murli,
guys hearing
go ahead, go ahead.
me? Myself, Murali Krishna. I have 3 years experience in manual testing. I want to upgrade myself. So I want to take a course of automation. Here, my expectation is I want to learn live projects on automation.
Okay, great. So next,
Okay.
Satvik or Lahari.
Hi, I am Satvik, a recently graduated student from Geetam University, Hyderabad. I just want to learn the course to upskill myself.
Great. Next.
Yeah, hi. Myself, Lahari. Like I have 1.5 year experience in manual testing. I want to learn automation now. Thank you.
Okay, great.
Yeah, actually, I'm from Hyderabad.
Right. So most of you all from Hyderabad only, right? So fine. So here, these are the major things. Let's go with these things. So can anyone tell what's the difference between the manual testing and automation testing? What cases we can automate and what cases we cannot automate? Any one of you, the people who is already having the manual experience may aware about that. What cases we can automate and what cases we cannot. Okay, great. So before going to the categorization, either it is manual or automation part, first we should aware about testing, right? So why we perform the testing on the application? Any idea? Am I audible?
Yeah, you are. So to ensure that the application is working as expected, there are no bugs or defects in the application.
Yeah, we are performing the testing on the application to ensure that it should be the bug free, right? And it should be the expected. The behavior of that
Yes.
application should work as our expectation, right? That should be the testing. But manual and automation is quite different. So manual is nothing but we are going to do the manually. So for example, if I ask you to validate the add to cart functionality in the Flipkart, you guys has to log in manually. You has to go to the select the product manually and adding that product to the add to cart manually. All these 4 to 5 steps you have to perform manually, right? That is called manual testing. Automation testing means you are going to write a script to log into that Flipkart app and selecting a product and adding to the cart and verifying the cart. These 4 steps you guys are going to automate, right? So once you're automated, if you run that script automatically, the automation process will start, right? So that application will open by default, and after that, username, password, everything is taken from script and it's get logged in. And after that, they are going to check the product which we expected to be select. And after that, it should be added to the add to cart. All these 4 steps will be happen through automation, right? So, but here the difference is what cases we can automate and what cases we cannot automate in the market. So here the cases which we can automate here is the cases which we are going to execute repeatedly. So as most of you guys out of 4,
Mhm.
almost 3 people are having the experience on the manual testing part, right? So you may hear about the regression testing, you may hear about the retesting, sanity testing, smoke testing, right? So most of them again out of it, you guys are mostly work on the regression testing. Whenever a new feature adding to the existing functionality, you are going to check that which should not be break, right? That is called as a regression testing. So whenever you are perform the regression testing means you guys are going to check few repeated cases, right? For example, you guys are going to perform the regression testing for 3 to 4 times per month. Let's imagine that you have 2 sprints per month. Each sprint you are going to perform the 2 regressions. Okay, it means that monthly you have how many? So let me write it. So we have 12 months, right? Each month we have two sprints, for example, two sprints per month. So again, in the two sprints per month means each sprint again you guys are executing two times of regressions. Then how many regressions will happen? Four regressions per month. So if it is 12 months, so how much? 48 times you guys are going to execute the similar cases, which should not be affected by adding the new functionality. 48 times you are executing, for example, that regression pack consists the 100 test cases. 100 test cases. So how many cases you need to execute per year? 4,800 test cases you need to execute per year. Is it or not? Is it or not, guys?
Yes,
Yes.
it's tedious. Yeah, it's repetitive.
Sorry.
It's tedious. It's repetitive.
Yeah, it's repetitive, right? So for example, if I want to execute these 100 test cases manually for one repetition, if I want to execute the 100 test cases repeatedly by single person, how much time it will take? One repetition. How much time it will take? Can anyone? We have 100 test cases. I want to execute only once.
Mhm.
So only one person. So how much time it's required? How many days it's required? So even though you are focusedly working on executing the test cases also, it will take some time, right? Hardly per day, you guys are going to perform 30 or 35 cases. It's based on the complexity of the test case. If the test case needs, if it is a login page, validation, add to cart, these cases are simple. But in real-time projects, it should not be like that based on the functionality. If you take any healthcare domain, if you want to validate any of the patient data, you need to take the preset of data, right? Test data should be there, preconditions will be there. It takes so much time. Even to execute one test case also, it's take half an hour, 1 hour. Sometimes it's based on the complexity. In generic way, if you take the per day, you guys can execute hardly 20 to 25 cases. If you take the optimized test cases, either it's not too complex, it's not too easy. Okay, you guys can perform hardly 20 to 25. So if you consider like that, how many days it will take? 4 days. Is it or not? I'm talking about only single resource. Do you guys agree or not?
Correct.
Then if we do the manual testing, okay, if I want to complete how many iterations here? 48, right? I have 48 iterations. So how many days is required for the manual testing? 48 into 4. How much?
112. 112.
Right? 192 days. It means almost more than half of the year. Right? Is it or not?
Yeah, yeah.
This is a manual QA. So let's imagine the same scenario here for automation QA. What will happen here? So same thing will be there up to here. We have 100 test cases, right? For 100 test cases, each repetition, first of all, what will happen is we have 100 cases. We need to write the scripts, right? So only single resource is there. Okay. So it will take 15 days easily to write the scripts for 100 test cases. As these are the complex cases, it will take 15 days to write the test cases. Once the writing the test cases and maintaining the test data in 15 days is completed, we can close hardly in 5 hours. 5 hours is execution. Okay, 15 days will take to write the script. 15 days will takes time to write the scripts, right? So after writing the scripts to run that under test cases at one time, it's take hardly 5 hours. It's less than 5 hours. Okay, it's less than 5 hours. It takes sometimes 2 hours also. Sometimes it's less than 2 hours also. And in an optimized way, we can take it as 2 hours. We can take it as 2 hours. So how many iterations, how many times we need to execute? 48 times, right? So what will be the final count? 48 into 2. 96 hours, right? 96 hours means how many days? 96 hours by 24.
8 days.
Or else 96 hours, right? We can imagine that 96
Okay.
hours by,
4 days.
we have work hours of 8. You can take like this also, right? So we have the work hours only 8, right, per day. So we can take 12 days. Okay. So 15 days for writing the test cases plus 12 days for executing the test cases for 48 times. So how many days here? 27 days.
7.
7.
You can see the optimization now. So how many days it takes for the automation?
27 days.
So here you can see the ratio, manual versus automation. So what's the ratio here? 192 is to 27. So see here how much difference we have. It's almost near 1 to 8. 8 is to 1 ratio is there, right? So 8 persons doing the manual testing is equal to 1 person doing the automation testing. Getting my point? So how important that automation is? Getting my point?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's very important that automation. The major agenda here is, this is the scenario 1. This is the scenario 1.
Mm.
But we have one more scenario which shows that manual testing is better. Which shows that manual testing is better. So let me show that scenario also. By that you can know the difference between the manual testing and when we use the manual testing, when we use the automation testing. In scenario 2, what will happen is, in 12 months, you guys are going to execute we have 2 sprints per month, everything is fine. But what exactly happen here is, we are going to execute only 2 iterations, 2 repetitions per year. 2 iterations per year. So at that time, what will happen is, we have 100 test cases per year. How many cases we have now? 200 test cases, right? Is
Yes.
it or not?
Yes.
So for each iteration, it's take 4 days, means we have 2 iterations. How many days it's take for manual QA? 8 days, right? So similarly, you can follow the same here also. If you see that for 100 case to writing the script take 15 days, right? So 2 times iteration, it's take 2 hours. 15 days plus 4 hours, right? So here 15 days, 4 hours will take for automation QA. So you can imagine here. So for manual QA, it's take only 8 days, but for automation QA, it's take 15 days. So in this scenario, which one is
Yes.
better,
Manual.
right? So what you
Yes.
people has to understand by seeing these 2 scenarios is, manual and automation, both of them have their equal priorities. Both of them have equal priorities. But when it
Yes.
shows the difference, so based on the requirement. For example, you guys are going to execute the cases repeatedly. So every month you need to perform the regression, right? So the
Yes.
irritating word for the QA team when we are into the team, regression, right? So every time they are going to give the regression tasks, right? So that regression can make a difference here. Manual QA, automation, 8, 15 in the second scenario. So by seeing the scenario 1 and scenario 2, in scenario 1 we have the weightage for the automation. In scenario 2 we have the weightage for the manual. Hope you guys are aware about the why we use automation, where we use and when we use. Right? These 3 questions are gets cleared now.
Yes.
Everyone. Murali,
Yeah. 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 Understood.
another one, Satvik, Lahari,
Yeah. Yes.
Harita.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great. So next part is about that. What are the tools we have? So here I think most of you guys are getting feared by seeing the tools. Okay. So we have different programming languages. We have Java, Python, JavaScript, and many languages in the market. But in this course, we are going to learn the Java. And if you want to complete any of the project, so as you said that now you are working as a lead for the manual, so you want to explore the automation and can make a lead for automation also, right? So you guys and the other person have 3 years of experience in the manual and moving to the automation. The other person is having that the gap on after doing manual as a 3 to 4 years and they have gap. They want to enter into the back again with automation skill, right? These type of people are there in our batch now, right? So first you should aware about that what all things required to complete a project in automation. To complete a project in automation, we have all these things are required to complete a project in the automation. One programming language should be required, one automation tool required, any one framework is required, any one build tool is required, and any one repository system is required, and any one version control system is required, and any one editor is required, and any one CI/CD tool is required. So we have many things, many programmings. It's very difficult to learn all. And we have many tools. It's very difficult to learn all. But if you learn any one of them, the other things are very easy. No need to learn specifically later. So that's the reason programming language, we are going to teach you Java. So don't fear that is that Java is difficult. So you guys has to learn what you required for the automation part. Right. So in Java also we have different concepts, data structures will be there. All those things are not required for the automation. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever things are required, only those things are going to be learned into the programming point of view or tools point of view. Okay, you guys are not applying for any of the development roles in any of the product company like Google, Flipkart, right? You guys are applying for the SDET roles, right? Software development engineering in test. It's nothing but they will mostly focus on asking the questions, and not only the conceptual questions, they may ask some problem based like scenario problem solving questions will also be there. We'll discuss at the end of the automation course what type of questions may be asked to get into the interviews. Okay. So tool, I am going to teach the Selenium framework. TestNG Cucumber is going to be teach. Build tools, we have Maven, Gradle, many things we have. So we are going to teach you Maven. CRS, we are going to teach GitHub. Version control system, Git is going to be teach. Editor, Eclipse and IntelliJ, both we are going to teach. And CI/CD tool, Jenkins. Okay, these are all the things which we are going to focus more on automation testing. Okay, for example, if you want to cook any of the item, okay, the people may cook in the different ways. The A person will cook in different way, B person will cook in different way. So the by the end of the agenda, that item should be cooked properly with proper ingredients, right? So if you have all these ingredients into the automation part, then you guys can easily cook the project in the framework. Okay, so it's very important to learn all those things. So it's not much difficult. So far we are done with 22 batches, and here in the from this batch onwards, I'm implementing more problematic solving things and more practical part as compared with batches done so far. Okay, so so far how it's happened is 50% theory, 50% practical. From this batch onwards in the automation, I'm going to make that 80% practical and 20% theoretical. Okay, so the practical is also completely different. Most of you guys are aware about that. Yeah, it was very difficult to write a program that I don't know anything. I don't know nothing in the programmatic part. So how can I do? So we have two ways. First of all, you should be enter into the company by cracking the interview. Okay, by that you should be focused more on what type of interview questions need to be asked. You should be focused on that. So you already in the company, you are just switching by doing some by solving the some task and showing to your manager, and you are moving to the internally. Then your scenario is completely different. So we have many tools in the market, many AI tools. For example, I'm opening Copilot. So here in Copilot, I'm asking that I want to automate Amazon. Yeah, I want to automate add product to cart in Amazon app, Amazon website. Can you please give script by using Selenium, Java, Cucumber. Selenium is tool, Java is programming language, Cucumber is framework. So here you can see. First, it's showing the project structure. Okay, first it's showing the project structure. So how to create a project structure? They clearly mentioned that the project name is Amazon Cart Automation. It's a one feature. Okay, I just asked about the cart. That's why they have named the project name as a cart automation. And this is what we can say POM model, POM framework, page object model framework. There in Java file, we are going to write the step definitions, runner and page files. Okay, we have the feature files. Why? Because I asked in the Cucumber. So once you learn the concept, then you guys can understand very easily. But why I'm showing here, everything is there in the internet. Okay, if you want to solve your problems and complete your project, it's not much difficult. Before, the support is very less, need to be depend on other persons. The other persons will show ego. If you ask any doubts, the other persons will show some attitudes because that person only know about that how to do, right? But the chat GPT don't have any ego. Copilot don't have any ego. Whatever doubt you ask, it will be there in seconds. So if you observe, if you are working in IT market now, so if you have automation team in your company, in your project, you can observe and monitor the automation people also. 99% of the automation people are using the ChatGPT paid pro version or Copilot pro version. Why? Because they are saving their time by using this one. So no one asks you, even your manager won't ask you whether you are using ChatGPT or Copilot, right? He just check the whether you done with the task or not. Is it or not? Even I can see that previously in my companies also on stage, CTOs and everyone's are telling that use ChatGPT to save your work. Use Copilot to save your work. They are telling publicly use AI tools to make your work easy and to deliver the products very easily, right? So it's a very easy, everything is in there in net. So but you people has to know how to manage that codes which is there in that net to into your local system, in how to fit into your projects as per their requirement. Getting my point?
Yes, yeah.
So here project structure is given, dependencies you need to be add, and here the Cucumber feature file is also given, and test runner file is also given, and Java file is also given. Okay, they have given how to search the product. We need to change the X paths. That's it. Cart steps, Amazon.in. You can see that you will need to set up a Chrome driver path. So they have given the code and they have given what you need to be changed in the given code also. How beauty of that Copilot on ChatGPT is. So they have given some code and again they are telling that they are going to what are the things need to be changed in the above thing. You will need to set up the Chrome driver path or using the WebDriver manager. Amazon may change its dynamic object model structure frequently, so the selectors has to be taken as a dynamically. And would you like me to help you integrate WebDriver manager or add logging and screenshots for the failure steps? You can see how easy it is. It's a basic script they have given. It's again asking that do you want me to add any logging steps to take a screenshots or failed steps? So it's a very easy automation is, but you guys has to aware about. If you know the Java, then you can know what is this Java method. Okay, if you know the Java, then you are going to know how to implement the logics. That's it. Okay, everything is in a cup of plate only. right? So you guys has to be think smart and move smart. Okay, clear?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah. So this is all about the basic demo session for today. Tomorrow we are going to see, I will execute a basic scripts like we can take any of the application randomly in the class and we can automate off one or two test cases in any of the framework based on the flexibility where we can see, we can check it and we can close the tomorrow demo session. And August 15, no class due to the Independence Day. And then Saturday, Sunday, weekend, we don't have any class. From Monday onwards, actual classes are started. I think so. You guys are interested to learn the automation course. And apart from this, we are going to provide the materials also. And I have prepared the interview questions material, which we can say 600 interview questions for the automation. I'm going to share that too, which help you to learn to crack the interviews if you are moving for any other companies. If it is internal switching, then it's not a problem. If you are switching in the outside companies, you guys need to be learn the all the interview questions. Okay, getting my point?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you guys are really interested, you guys can attend it for the mock interviews also, which can be taken by the institute persons. You can reach out to them after completion of the course, not now. Okay, because
Okay.
without learning, no use of giving the mock interviews, right?
Correct.
Yeah, great. If you have any doubts, any concerns, you can tell me now. Harita, Murali, Satvik, Lahari,
Yeah,
any doubts?
nothing.
No,
No.
No, no.
Okay, fine. So if no doubts, then fine, we can drop the session for today. So please try to be there in tomorrow also, so we can discuss some practical part of the scripts and we can close for tomorrow. Okay, actual classes will start from Monday, and don't waste your time. Please try to be connect with Sarita ma'am in the institute, and you can check the process of joining into the course. Okay. So have a nice day. Thank you all. We'll meet you again tomorrow. Bye bye.